Hello everybody, it's Marcia from Jillibean Soup, and I'm back today with a YouTube process video on how to make this coffee mug with the Teach, Love, Inspire design on it from Jillibean Soup. Because I wanted to use multiple colors on my mug, I added 2 stars above the design, and then I duplicated the design for each color that I wanted. Then I ungrouped the shapes and deleted the pieces I didn't want. Then I was ready to cut the design with my Silhouette Cameo using some white vinyl and some red vinyl. So now I'm coming to the task of weeding away the unwanted parts. So I like using a dental pick when I'm weeding. It has a much sharper point than the Cricut or Silhouette tools. This actually my sister gave me, and it works really well. So inside the word inspire here, there's some really tiny pieces that I am trying to weed out. I had to put on my teeter glasses to be able to see what I was doing. They were that tiny. So once I have the white all weeded out, then we'll weed the red piece as well. So I found these coffee mugs at my local dollar store. So I love that they didn't have a design already on them, and then I could personalize them myself. So these would make awesome teacher gifts. I added a little chocolate inside the cup on mine, because coffee and chocolate are my favorite things, so they must be everyone else's favorite things too, right? Alright, so now that the red is weeded, I want to transfer the vinyl to some transfer tape. And the red vinyl was giving me a little problem here. It kept wanting to tear. So usually this means that you cut into the paper behind the vinyl, and so your blade depth was a little too deep. So I'm trying to go at it from a different angle if the paper starts tearing, and maybe try removing the backing sheet from a different angle so that it won't tear. So I was pretty successful doing it. It just was a little tedious, and it took a little bit more time. And you see me here with my dental pick holding down pieces and trying to keep that backing paper from tearing more. I don't know why I had so many issues with this. I don't know if it's because it was so hot this day that I did it. I don't know. I don't usually have this many issues with the vinyl that I cut. And it was cut at the same setting that I've used on this vinyl before without any issues whatsoever. So go figure. It was cut at a 1. You can't get much lower than that. I even tried reducing the force, and it didn't seem to help. Alright, so then we're going to take the white, and we're going to transfer the white to some transfer tape as well. So this, like I said, I don't know what it was about the day. It just was giving me problems transferring to the tape. It didn't want to stick. So here I am trying to hold pieces down with my dental pick again, and at least this time this is a different type of vinyl. The backing didn't tear for me, so it worked out much better. So now I want to combine the 2 pieces together. So when I do this, what I'm going to do is try to match the stars. And you see I've protected the other vinyl so that when I'm trying to match the stars, it's not going to stick to everything else. And then of course when I am trying to remove the transfer tape here again, now everything is sticking to it, and it doesn't want to stay put. So I'm carefully trying to peel off this transfer tape from the red, and then I can peel off the white and put the two together. So I had to kind of hold two pieces down here at the same time and work one-handed. It was a little tricky. So I eventually did get it just fine. And this is how you combine the two colors together onto one transfer tape. So now I have my coffee mug, and I want to make sure that the surface of my mug is clean where I'm going to be putting the vinyl. So I just took a cotton pad and washed it and then dried it. You want to make sure it's dry. I dried it with a paper towel, and then I'm just eyeballing it here to put on the vinyl. You can protect the back of the vinyl again and try to measure and get it straight on here, but I figured I'm pretty good at eyeballing things, so this makes it a little easier and quicker to do in case you want to do a lot of them. So here's another picture with the chocolate in the middle. It makes an awesome teacher gift. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.